Hello friends, and welcome back to another reading vlog. So I thought I'd just get started so I don't forget to actually do an intro tonight. It is currently Friday evening, early evening, late afternoon, yeah, let's say evening, and I am in for the night now. I shouldn't be drinking coffee at this time of night, but it tastes very nice because I've got vanilla in it and it's an Irish latte. But yes, I'm in for the night now. Wanted to start this reading vlog. I'm just waiting for my Asda food shopping to arrive, put all that away, and then I'll put some dinner on. I'm in work for a couple of hours tomorrow, but after that, that's when my weekend starts. So yeah, I wanted to basically vlog because next week I'm finally doing my first aid training, which I was supposed to be doing, I want to say last month or the month before, but they didn't have enough fulfillment, like they didn't have enough people who were able to go, so it got cancelled. But it's happening next week now. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm kind of nervous as well because I've never had first aid training before. I've never had that responsibility, but I'm also looking forward to learning something new. And also I'm kind of hoping it helps me with like my anxiety levels and stuff like that, because I've heard working at a college, they get a lot of first aid calls for like panic attacks and things like that, which is understandable, you know. It's a complete different environment from school in the sense that you're more kind of independent, and it's a big change. All the work's kind of like on you, and you don't get as I don't mean not supported, I just mean like maybe muddle cuddled. I never know how to say that. Model cuddled, you know what I mean. You're not sort of spoon fed as much. However, I also thought that would help with me because I'm an anxious person, panic attacks, that sort of thing, and it'd be nice to kind of know the knowledge. It's really strange really, because I always thought the less I knew about my ailments as dramatic as it sounds, the less I'd panic about it. But as I'm getting older, I kind of want to know more about it so I can talk myself through, and I think that's in turn helped from doing my cognitive behaviour therapy, because I feel like in actually learning like my coping mechanisms, it's obviously best to learn my triggers and what causes what, and I feel like having first aid skills will help that. So that's a bit of a ramble, but yeah, that's happening this week. Obviously I won't be able to vlog in those sessions, but I'll tell you a little bit about it throughout the week. In terms of reading plans, I am currently reading, picked up this morning, The Evolution by Giovanna and Tom Fletcher. This one came out in 2020, I think, and it's the sequel to The Eve of Man, which came out in 2019, I want to say. So I'm just getting around to reading it now. I actually put it off for a while because originally I was going to read it with my friend Maria, and then she moved and all her stuff was boxed up at her parents, and she just said, I'll just go ahead without me. And now I've posted about wanting to read it. She's now going to read it with me, hopefully. So yes, we're going to read that together. It's not like a super structured buddy read, because I haven't planned out the pages a day or chapters a day in my diary or anything like that. I don't think it's her kind of vibe. It's just us as IRL friends reading along and chatting to each other, do you know what I mean? Like, it's more chilled, more relaxed. I guess more like a reading club, reading group, where you discuss the book after. I guess it's more like that. I don't know, we'll see. So it's a really super casual, informal buddy read that we're doing together. I've also got another buddy read that I'm doing. I think that starts, we've been doing it the 17th of each month, so what's that? I think that should be Tuesday it starts, Tuesday the 17th, that sounds right, doesn't it? And that one will be for The Land of Stories Beyond the Kingdoms by Chris Colfer, which is the 4th book in the Land of Stories. Oh, look at my books. That makes me so happy. In the Land of Stories series. I have been reading these books with Kat from Kat's Reading Corner on Instagram, and on BookTube she's called Kat's Reading Room. So yeah, this is the next one due. I do realise that I'm reading sequels in here, so I'll definitely be keeping spoilers out so anyone can enjoy this if they want. Just a casual read along with me, kind of catch up with me, that sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for this intro. I know I haven't really explained what these books are about, so I should probably do that now. So The Eve of Man series it's kind of like a dystopian YA series. I don't know if it's a duology or trilogy or what, but this is a sequel, and I think this is the only book that's out. Like, it's just them two out at the minute, and it's basically the savior of the world. Eve is really like highly acclaimed. She is the first girl to be born and the only girl to be born in the last 60 years, I think. So everyone is putting their hopes on her, and she's very kind of controlled and manipulated in situations where she has no really real reality of the situation outside of her life. It's all kind of fabricated to kind of make her see the best in everything. And this sequel obviously follows the fallout of the last book. I'm slowly coming to grips with it. It is taking me a little bit to remember because I haven't been in this world for like 2 years, so just kind of trying to remember who's who, get reacquainted and recentered with the story itself. And then the Land of Stories, I feel like I've been talking to you guys, well, for the past 3 months really in my wrap-ups, but I don't think I've done a reading vlog including it yet. So this is a middle grade series of 6 books, I believe, following Alex and Connor, siblings, and they grew up with all these magical fairy tales that we know, and then they find out that all of this is real and it's a bit of portal magic. They find out this magical world exists and it's not as happy-go-lucky as you would believe. There's a lot happening. So those are the 2 books that I'm planning on reading in this probably week vlog. I'm probably going to run it from Saturday to Saturday. I don't know if I'll finish any of them. I think the most likely one, like this one's already all tabbed up. Apparently I'm due to finish this on the 24th, so that'll be after this vlog, I think. But this one, at the rate I'm going, I might finish it this week. We'll have to see. I'm currently on page 108 and it's about 400 pages, so we'll see. That's probably the most likely one out of the 2. So yeah, that's it for this intro. I will catch you probably tomorrow at some point. Oh my gosh, I have just got home. So after work, oh, the camera's trying to fall. After work, I went to I'm so flushed. Oh my god, look how red I am. It's hot. After work, I went to my grandparents' house, did a bit of cleaning, and then my uncle and auntie came. We just kind of bashed out some cleaning, which was really nice. Oh, it's so warm. And now I'm home and I have to do my own cleaning, but I think I'm just going to take a break, have something to eat and some drink because I am dehydrated, overheated. I might have a cool bath just to kind of take the edge off because it's boiling. I've been non-stop moving around. Yeah, so that's the plan for the rest of this afternoon. Nothing exciting. I do want to do my nails. I've been wanting to put some fake ones on recently, so I might do that. But the only thing that's stopping me is I recently dyed my hair like last week or the week before, and I didn't rinse it all out properly, so every time I like do my hair or scratch my head, I get dye all up my nails. No matter how much I wash it, like the dye is there because I'm like constantly touching my hair. So I know that if I put my nice nails on, which I think are more like light neutral coloured, it's going to stain them and I'm going to be so upset. But it would make more sense to wear them this week because I'm doing my training, so I'm not going to be like handling animals that much this week, because I'm doing this instead of my normal work, if that makes sense. So we shall see, we shall see. I'm so tired and I'm so hot and this bed isn't made. To be fair, it's too hot. It's too hot. We really should take the sheet off. Yeah, that's it for now, really. Just going to try and keep cool for a little bit. My eye looks really strange. Oh, how weird does that look? What is that? Anyway, catch you in a minute. We have to have a little appearance from Elsa. Hello, Elsa. Oh, hi. Hi, little one. Aren't you beautiful? You're so beautiful. What's over here? What's up here? Gorgeous.
Don't really miss you, and I don't even care about you, and I don't even want you, but I wrote a song about you.
So I am reading again. I actually had a phone call, a video call with Maria, who I'm reading this with. Turned out she had the book at her new place all along. So I think she started it now. Last time I checked, she was on chapter 5. And yeah, she gets irritated by the fast pace, but I think I quite like it. I don't know. It is very confusing and dizzy, and I think I already mentioned this, trying to remember everything from the last book with it being so fast paced, but once you fall into it, I think it's quite fun. So yeah, I've also just done 2 loads of washing up. There's loads. And I will tackle the clothes, the laundry, after I've read a little bit more of this, I think. I also want to burn a candle. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But yeah, I feel much more cool now. I feel better. I've had an ice lolly. My face still feels flushed, but I feel like the blood's like ebbed away and calmed down a little bit now. Yeah. Hey, so I've just sat and edited, I almost said filmed, edited 2 videos. So they're all done. They're ready to go up at the end of August. I think this video is gonna, I don't know when it's gonna go up, to be honest, September or October. But I will link those because they'll probably be available before this one. And that was my books that I still think about, and then my book versus film review for Howl's Moving Castle. So they were fun, just uploading the schedule for Howl's Moving Castle now. Oh, I've got cat fur all over me. So yeah, I put the washing on. What else? That's it really. Been reading on and off. So with the Evolution, I'm on chapter 21 now, page 181. And gosh, there were some torture scenes in this that I wasn't expecting. Like, it kind of goes fade to black, but you see enough that makes you realise how cruel and horrible some of the characters are in here. But yeah, I am steadily going through this. I'm getting through it quite quick, to be fair. Quite enjoying that. I also forgot to mention that I know I showed a clip of it earlier when I went to work, but I am also reading Beach Read by Emily Henry on my Kindle. So that I had from NetGalley from ages ago, and I think I'm like 69% in the way through that at the minute. It seemed like a good place to stop, because we're also at a very saucy scene. And that one's so much fun, like I'm really enjoying it. So Beach Read is basically about Augustus and, what's the girl's name? January. Oh! January and August. I think I figured that out before, but yeah, interesting. And they are neighbours. She goes to like this beach house basically, and they're neighbours, and they seem to have some sort of history. But anyway, they're both in a bit of a rut with their latest book because they're writers as well. So they decide to switch genres to try and help each other out and kind of get their brain juices flowing again. That sounded really weird. Maybe other juices flowing. So yeah, January usually writes women's fiction with romance, and Augustus usually writes like literary thrillers with like a lot of crime and death and stuff. So they switch and try to take a hand at the other one's particular genre, and it's so much fun. Like, I'm really enjoying it. It's a bit deeper than I expected as well. Like, they've got some things they need to work through, but yeah, it's I just find myself grinning throughout it, or like cringing in sympathetic pain with them. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So those are those two books on the go. My ebook, that is my commute read, and this one which I picked up yesterday, and I'm already nearly 200 pages into it, which is awesome. So that's kind of being me for the rest of the day really, just picking up the book as and when. I might watch something on Netflix. I watched Ladybird last night with Saoirse Ronan, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I think it was one of those film festival books as well, so I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I was just expecting to enjoy it, but maybe it was too artsy for me, and I didn't really get what I was watching. But anyway, I will talk about that when I do my next movie wrap up. But yes, I shall speak with you shortly.
Don't really miss you, and I don't even care about you.
Hi friends, absolutely gutted. I was just putting a box under the bed and I caught my nail. How sad is that? And excuse the swearing, but this finger is like coming off at the side, so I'm gonna have to probably glue that back on, but I can't take it off. Like, this one's stuck good. How sad. How very, very sad. Wow. I've been reading a bit this morning. Like, I read in the bath, before I came out of bed, like just little bits here and there. And oh my gosh, Eve of Man. I've got the book in the bathroom still, but the cover's here. Eve of Illusion. The Evolution. Oh my gosh, bloody hell. Eve of Man is the first book. The Evolution. They've got some horrible torture stuff, like the dystopian aspect, like the science and technology that's so advanced in this world is frightening, what they can do in terms of trying to extract information out of people. Like, it's scary, and I feel like this one's definitely taken like a darker turn than the first book. Like, it's really kind of gripped those themes and is gone with it. So I'm kind of scared and unsettled by what's happening, but I am enjoying it. So there's my little update for today. Just a chill Sunday, really. I need to make something to eat. Yeah, I need to make something to eat, and that's it, really.
Don't even want you, but I wrote a song about you, about you, about you.
Hi guys, so I have eaten finally. I've fixed these two nails, these ones. And yeah, I've just been reading pretty much and doing like obviously cooking food, tidying here and there. I really do need to hoover though, and put that washing away so I can put the next lot out. But yes, I've got about I think 120 pages left of this. I didn't realise how quick I could get through it, but yeah, so it's getting really intense. Like, we're getting to a point now where it looks like things are gonna get to a head and completely just go bonkers. So I'm interested in seeing what comes about from this, and all of that. One of my friends commented on one of my Insta posts about starting this, and she said she was excited for the next two books because she'd only read Eve of Manline. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a trilogy or a duology, but yeah, I'm excited if there is a third book. Hopefully it's not like a massive cliffhanger, because I'm not sure how much has been done of that, because when I checked just to see if I could figure out if it was a trilogy or a series or what, it just said Untitled, so I don't know how much progress has been made on that. And I know they both have their own separate books that they write as well, and other career paths and things. So hopefully it comes out relatively soon, so I'm not as foggy in my mind about what had happened. But yeah, it's getting really intense now. Yeah, it looks like it's coming to kind of like the climax, the epic battle, so to speak.
Don't really miss you. And I don't even care about you. And I don't even want you. But I wrote a song about you.
So I'm just going through like my soaps and stuff, my body products, and I'm glad that I've wrote it down. I used to really badly like hoard gift sets and stuff, but I think as I've gotten older, obviously I've gotten less gift sets and less products and things, and I'm trying to hone in onto not buying as much until I finish stuff. But with the soaps, I went crazy when I first started going to TK Maxx and I saw all the soaps and the bath bomb soaps, what they're called, bomb cosmetic soaps. But yeah, the actual sets, I'm happy that they've calmed down. This is still a very extortionate amount. Like, no one needs this many body products for like one body, but it is nice to know that I can circle things up, especially as I have eczema. I know I should probably be using like a lot of sensitive stuff, but if something flares up, then I can switch it out for something else, you know. It's that kind of thing. I don't really notice that my skin is particularly triggered by the products I use. It's mostly like stress eczema and heat eczema, like with the temperatures changing and stuff. But yeah, I know I should probably use more gentle stuff. But anyway, I'm going to categorise all this, keep all my soaps together, body washes, that sort of thing. I've got all these like bags and boxes to put them in, and hopefully have them more in like one collective space so that I can clear out the bathroom drawer and just put all like the bleach and stuff in there. So ignore the mess around it, and again, my overabundance in hair products. Trying to get that down, but it's not working because I keep buying more. I have got my next to use sort of products there, and some of the soaps that I keep meaning to use. So this is just a little set, and yeah, Lush product I'm in the middle of using. Crammed my extra soaps in here, with also just some of the small body washes and some foot cream or scrub stuff. And then in here is my other body moisturizers and 3 shower gels. So I'm probably going to put them either in that one because it's got more structure, or back in my little bag there. But yeah, that's that. So my extra cotton wool round pads, you know, scrubby scrubs, and my sanitary towels are probably going to go back in that cupboard. But that has freed up some bags now that I had like just stuffed here, there and everywhere with no need for them to be that way. So I can now repurpose those or put them in storage, which is awesome. So my first day of my first aid training went really well. I'm perched here because there's clothing that needs to be put away on the sofa, and went really well. It was very interesting, very intense. It's a 3-day course, so there's like, I don't know, but there's a test on the Wednesday, so it's quite intense. I also bought books randomly in here. I'll show you one of the books and then I'll probably save it for my August book haul. I also broke my nail again. Is The Wolf Den by Elodie Harper. So yeah, I've heard some mixed things about this, but I'm wanting to give it a go anyway. It's a bit of like mythology retelling, I believe, set in Pompeii, I think, so excited for that one. But anyway, yeah, the first day training is going quite well, I think. Like, I'm learning a lot. There is a lot to take in, and the one thing that I take away from it is how quickly things can escalate, so you really have to kind of be on it, you know. So that's a bit of a pressure, but I don't know, we'll see. So that's still going okay. First day done, 2 more to go. So I have a parcel which feels really heavy, and I thought I'd unbox it, see what it is together. I think I might know what it is, but it feels heavier than I expected it to feel. Let's turn you over here a bit more. Whee! Don't know. Oh, it's this way up. Oh no, there's liquids inside. Oh. Inside. Oh. The other side. It's so heavy. Bloody hell. Very well packaged. What is this? Oh. I thought it was basically, you guys know I did a video trying out Royal Essence candles. Well, they've offered to send me something so I can review it on Instagram, and I thought this was that, especially because my boyfriend was like, oh yeah, it's like a fragrancy thing. I don't know where he got that from because it doesn't say fragrance on it at all. I realise as I'm opening it out now that it is my massive bottle of Anagene that I wanted. We use this at the vets to clean, and now in my new job they've got Anagene as well for like disinfecting sides and stuff, and I've been wanting to buy some for myself for ages. So yeah, this is the apple fragrance, and it's also good for animal welfare, so animal safe. But yeah, it's this massive like 5-litre bottle of Anagene disinfectant cleaner for animal welfare. I was so excited. I thought it was going to be something cool and fun. How embarrassing. Okay, well, that was fun. Oh gosh. In terms of reading, I am about 75% into beach read now. Very much enjoying that. A lot of steamy scenes. Reading on the train and on my break when people are around is definitely an uncomfortable experience because I'm trying to mask my face, but I'm sitting there like this. Like a little creep. This one I should be able to finish today, but I know we're going to want to watch films this evening because both me and my partner are in. But I've literally got like 30 pages left, so I'm just going to have to set aside a half hour or whatever and bust this last part out. So that is it for the updates, and then tomorrow I should be starting The Land of Stories, which I already mentioned earlier on in the vlog. Good morning all. So last night I did end up finishing The Evolution. I gave it like a 3 stars, and although I very much enjoyed it, it's very fast paced, exciting, darker in themes and tone than the last book, I feel. I just think it felt a little bit more predictable, and although there was one major twist that really shocked me, I was like not expecting that. I just felt like, I don't know, it just very much, maybe it's just not as much what I'm into these days, like the writing style and stuff. However, yeah, it's definitely got a cliffhanger, and I think it might be settling on a trilogy. I hope it's just a trilogy, but I will be reading the 3rd book most likely. I did very much enjoy it. I just definitely, in comparison, liked the 1st book way more than this one. I think I gave that one 5 stars when I read it at the time. But But yeah, it was fun, enjoyable. I really enjoyed seeing Eve become more strong in her character and more like a leader sort of thing. The casualties in this really upset me. Like, there was so much fatality. Yeah, it was great fun. Very quick to read. Just predictable, and didn't grip me as much, I think, as the first one did. I was gripped, but I wasn't as invested in the characters and what was going on, but enjoyable nevertheless. So yeah, I've got maybe like less than half an hour now before I really need to head out, because we don't actually need to be at the first day training until 9:30, so I slept in a little bit longer. But today at some point I will be picking up this for the first day of the buddy read with Kat's Reading Corner, which is book 4 in the Land of Stories Beyond the Kingdoms. And then of course on my commute to work I'll be reading Beach Read, most likely. So that's my little update for this morning. I'll catch you later. This is the weather I love. It's rainy, it's cold, but it's not like too rainy. It's just like spitting but refreshing, so hopefully it stays this way. I've been reading a little bit of Beach Read whilst I've been waiting for like buses and trains and stuff. And now on the train to work, I think I'm going to be early again, so I might pop into my actual work, because the first aid training is in a completely different building, so I might pop into work. Don't know, see how I feel. Might just walk around the town. We'll see. But yeah, it's getting really tense in Beach Read now. Like, there's some tension, and it's just that miscommunication that usually I really hate as a trope, but it's working in this way. So I really hope things gets resolved, because it's like a hot and cold sort of relationship. What do they call it when it's not a relationship but is, I don't remember what the word is, but yeah, it's that sort of thing, which is actually making for a good read, but it's just frustrating because it's like, oh, just spit out what you're feeling, get it over and done with. But then naturality, I'm like that too. I'm hot and cold, it's terrible. Anyway, yeah, really enjoying it. I feel like I keep saying that, but I am. So I've nearly finished Beach Read, so I'm probably just going to read some more when I get in. I'm literally like nearly home. One thing that threw me off was January. I swear she said her birthday was the 13th of January earlier on, and that made me chuckle because my birthday's the 13th of a month of September. But now it's come up again and it said the 14th, so I don't know if that was a typo or what, but I don't know, it just stood out to me because I was like, wait, what? Also a lot of revelations has happened, a lot of fallout, heartbreak. Oh my gosh, I'm so gripped. Oh, it's so gloomy outside and I love it. And someone actually seems to have cut their grass whilst it was all like rainy, and it smelled absolutely divine. I almost forgot I need to put the bins out tonight, so that's annoying, but it saves me getting up super early in the morning to do it and like wake everybody up. So I'll do that. I do need to feed the little girl though, little Elsa. Oh wow. Oh, butthole. And then I will show you something that arrived, which is a bit more exciting. Sorry for the angle. A bit more exciting than yesterday, which I thought was something fun, and it was just cleaning product. So yeah, I'll show you that, and it makes sense because it's cardboard, so then I can put it in the recycling and take the bins out. So let me just feed this little terror. She's crying. Oh, head bumps. Head bumps. Follow me. Okay, so I got something from John Lewis because I had one more gift voucher from when I worked at the vets that I needed to use up, and so I purchased an item or 2 items. I can't remember. Where should I put this? Here. I don't think this through. to use up the money I had on that voucher, I purchased this. I wanted to get an Odoplex product for a while. Recently, I've tried the Revolution Bondplex, which is like a dupe of it. But I've still been wanting to try it, and I thought, well, if I'm not actually paying for it, I've got a card, I might as well try something. So I got this little kit, which is the Odoplex Intense Repair Kit. And it comes with the number 3 and the number 0. So hopefully this will be a nice tester to see what it does for the hair. So it just says it's a 2-part system between salon visits for the strongest, healthiest hair possibly. Doesn't say anything other than that. I'd imagine it gives some more information inside. Yeah. Number 0, is the intensive bond building hair treatment, and the number 3, which I think is what a lot of people use, that you can buy generally easier, I think, is the hair perfector. So try that out, and just to kind of bump it up so I could use the money off of the card, I got this Charlotte Tilbury face mask. The thing is though, I don't know if it's going to be a gimmick because it's a dry mask, so it's an instant magic facial dry sheet mask. Apparently it's an expert design and award-winning result. It hydrates, visually smooths, brightens, lifts and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. And apparently you can use it multiple times, but it just looks dry. I don't think there's any product in there. Interesting. It's got loops for the ears. Massage to activate, leave on 50 minutes. You can reuse up to 3 times. So I don't know how that works. That'll be interesting to try. I might try it in this vlog. We shall see. But yeah, so now I've got to go and do the bins, and then I think I'm going to film my book haul. I bought some more books today. How terrible. I know, it's awful, isn't it? Bought some more books today from Bernardo's, the charity shop. I found an ARC in there, and I think I saw a few ARCs. And I don't think you're supposed to sell ARCs, but I don't know how that works with charity shops, because you are then given a charitable donation, so maybe that's how they get away with it. But yeah, interesting. They had quite a lot of new books there, so I got a little selection. So yeah, massive book haul I'm about to film after I've done the bins, and then for the rest of the evening I'm definitely going to try and finish the rest of the beach read, because that'll be awesome. And that's 2 books that I've finished in this vlog, and then eventually I'll get started on Land of Stories over there. So enough of I'm going to, and let's just do. So this is actually what I was expecting that parcel to be yesterday, and it arrived today. So Royal Essence asked if I wanted to get a product and do a video post on Instagram, or a picture post sort of thing, as I've been doing them for them. Well, not for them, I've been doing them because I like them and they're cool, and been like putting them as like props in book pictures and stuff. And so I said yes, and so I got to choose which product I wanted, and I wanted to try the Aurora Borealis soy candle. So this one says it's a beautiful and elusive fruity composition of plump berries interlaced with freshly picked summer fruits. Oh, it sounds lovely. Let's have a little whiff of this one. Again, beautiful packaging. It's really stunning. I just love the detail that is put onto the jars as well. I'm a bit of a weird one. I don't even know what I'd want to do with all these jars, but I tend to keep really pretty ones. I don't know what for, I don't know what I want to do with them, but I think that'd be quite nice for like healing crystals and stuff. Oh god, I can already smell that. It smells phenomenal. I always struggle with that bit. Oh, wow. That smells like a sweet, like, fruity drink that could possibly be like an alcoholic, or like a mocktail, cocktail situation. That smells so good. Again, double wicked, which is a nice even burn. Oh, and there's a jewelry surprise inside. So definitely head over to my Instagram, because I would probably have already posted about this already. So, yay! Thank you very much, Royal Essence. I very much appreciate that. Very kind of you to offer me this. Oh, I've just finished Beach Read by Emily Henry, and that was so beautiful. I really enjoyed that book. I think I'm definitely giving it like a 5 stars. That was, oh, my heart my heart. That was just so beautiful, emotional. Like, I was so much more invested than I expected to be. I don't know. I loved it. That was such a good book. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Would wholeheartedly recommend it. I really am interested in reading her next book, You and Me on Vacation, I believe it's called. I have heard people that love Beach Read was disappointed in her next written book, and people who love the next one, You, Me, on Vacation, didn't like Beach Read. So, I mean, I hope I like it anyway, regardless. But, oh my gosh, what a perfect book to end the night. Like, I feel so content and happy and at peace. It was beautiful. I loved it. 10 out of 10, recommend. So I've just passed my first aid training. So much fun. We did a practical and a paper exam, and I passed both. So yay! Now I'm just going to read for the rest of the afternoon, I think. That's a really early finish, very exciting. I'll talk to you a little bit more when there's no one around. So yeah, that was a really good training course. I felt like I weren't shy, like it was only a small group, like 7 of us and then the teacher. But I felt really at ease, like the teacher really made it feel comfortable and fun. Like a lot of us were sharing experiences and stuff, and it was just so good. So yeah, that's that done. We came in, we had a couple of like little games to help us remember stuff. Then we did like a mock test, then we were practicing for our practical, and then did our actual test. Like it was multiple choice questions, about 20 questions of them. And yeah, we all passed, which was awesome. First day at work, 5 out of 5 stars. I passed, super happy about that. Very concise, easy to read, easy to follow, horrible spot. Yeah, would recommend, especially if you're doing first aid. But this came like as part of the course, they just gave it to us. Yeah, very helpful. That's it. That's the review.
Don't really miss you. And I don't even care.
Good morning, friends. So today is Thursday. I'm in for like my normal work now, so I'm not on a course anymore. I'm going in, doing my normal job. So yeah, it'd be nice to see everyone, because obviously being on the first aid course, I was in a complete different building, I think I already mentioned, so I didn't really see anybody. So it'd be nice to see people and see the animals, because I missed them so much. Hoping everyone's all right. Plans for the day is just work really, and reading. So I'm taking the Land of Stories with me to work. That's going to be my current like commute and lunch break read. Well, for this day I guess, because then I'm off from Friday. And I don't know if I need to go in for the full day on Monday, because it's staff development day, so the college is technically closed, and I've just heard that apparently they're doing things virtually, but I'd have to feed the animals regardless. So I don't know if it's a full day or a half day, or just go in and feed them like a Saturday. So I need to find that out today. And yeah, so just reading. Last night I got a good little way through the Land of Stories book. I started the reading for that late. I was supposed to start on the 17th, but I started yesterday, which was the 18th. And I think I was like nearly done with the second day's reading, so I'm still a little bit behind today, but just by a few pages, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to crack on and just read as much as I can and want, I guess, for that one to catch up, maybe get a little bit ahead. We shall see, but I'm enjoying it. It's kicked off with a bang from the last book. It's kind of showing the fears that I was worried about in the last book, and it's making me a bit like nervous about it. But I think everything is going to turn out okay. I don't know. I'm only like 80 pages in, but yeah, it's definitely started off with a bang. Yeah, that's it really. It's looking really miserable outside. I really like this kind of weather, but I hope it doesn't bucket it down. Like when it's gloomy and windy looking and grey, I like that. And when it's spitting just a little bit, that's just perfect kind of like autumn weather for me. But I don't like being out there in the pouring rain. I like listening to it though, it's nice. Anyway, oh, yesterday I ended up doing my gifted post, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever done a gifted post before, and that was for Royal Essence. I've done a video on them before, and their products are really nice, just very expensive. So I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing this every month, which definitely I won't be. But they asked if I wanted a gifted product because I've been showing the products that I've got on Instagram, and I guess they liked it, which was really nice. And I also saw some on Vinted for cheaper, so I have some of those. So I've sort of accumulated some, but not at any like extortionate cost for myself, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they are really good quality, and the jewellery inside, if I remember, I'll have to show you later, is absolutely stunning. Oh my god, it looked like an engagement ring, this particular one. So yeah, that's my little update for now. I will chat to you later.
Don't even want you, but I wrote a song about you, about you, about you, about you.
So I've just rinsed that mask off, and I've got like serum on now, but it definitely made my face feel nice and soft, but it just felt like a moisturiser, like I was just caking on moisturiser and I should have just rubbed it in. It was really bizarre. And it kind of was drying, but I think that was just because I had so much on that it was just starting to dissolve. I don't really know, but it felt weird washing it off and putting that much on. I'm not sure how I feel about that. My skin's soft, but I feel like it would have been more beneficial if I just rubbed it in like normal cream. I don't know. Hello friends. I have just got home. I've been fighting off a migraine all day, and now I'm home. I'm just going to try and succumb to it. But I have had medications and stuff. But because I've been doing so many physical things, it's like keeps coming back. So before it finally takes over my life, I wanted to update you. I have been to the dentist. I had a dentist this morning. And then, Elsa, can you stop licking my sweat, please? I have been moving stuff from my grandparents into storage. I've bought a storage room, or rented one, I guess. And we just did 2 trips of those. But because it's so hot in my grandparents' house and I had to go up and down the stairs, it just triggered the migraine already, because I'd already gotten rid of the headache that was brewing from this morning. But that's just like caused it to come back with a vengeance. So after this, I'm probably going to have a little nap. I hate napping, but I find with my migraines, that's the only way I could try and sort of just get on with the pain sort of thing. So nothing exciting. I did read earlier on today, and I'm about halfway through The Land of Stories now, Beyond the Kingdoms. And I'm enjoying it. I'll try and give you a more cohesive update later on, hopefully when I'm not feeling so rough. Yeah. So productive day, and it's only 2 o'clock, or just about 2 o'clock. So if I wasn't feeling so crap, I'd go and do other things, but I'm just too hot and my head hurts. So yeah, nap time it is. Needed that rest. My partner popped back home with wasabi, so I'm going to stuff my face with that and then do some reading. I feel much better now. I feel feel like the pain's gone. I'm just really hungry, absolutely ravenous. Hi guys, really random, but you know that mask thing that I was wearing the other day? Well, last night I just put it on like I would a cream and it felt much better, but now I've woken up with this little guy, so I don't know if I really should have washed it off or not. I'm just gonna keep applying it like it's a moisturiser and see what happens. Also, good morning, hello. Just a really quick update. I ended up in the evening visiting my partner's family's house. Chilled there for like an hour and a half, got home and watched some of the episodes that are out for the Marvel What If series, which is really fun. And yeah, today I'm seeing a old college friend that I haven't seen since college, and that'll be fun. So we're going to go for a meal, and then the rest of the day is basically just reading, chilling out, enjoying the weekend. I do want to film a makeup video, so I've got some new goodies to play with, so I'll be doing that at some point. So I am on page 250 of Beyond the Kingdoms. Just a little over halfway, I believe, and I think I'm a day ahead, so I'm just going to continue at this pace and kind of dip in and dip out. But I've had a lot of time this morning, you know, before leaving out, which I've not yet done. I've got about half an hour until I need to go out today, to just focus on reading really. So I've been alternating between this and watching YouTube videos, ended up filming this makeup look, which I'm really chuffed about. And yeah, so this is going really well. I am loving the fact that we are dipping into other sort of magical stories and kind of meeting the characters and kind of seeing how our characters from the Land of Stories in general interact with these characters. I do find, I can't remember if I said this, there's a character in here who's pregnant, and I really don't like how Chris Colfer kind of takes the stereotype of an over emotional woman, and kind of, it's almost like he's taking the piss out of it. I think it's supposed to just be like humorous, but it's kind of not hitting right. I don't know, it just feels like it's kind of, I don't know, taking the piss in a not very nice way, because it's not just once that he's done it. He's, you know, kind of used that quite a few times as like the punchline, and it's not really that funny. It's just like, okay, can you stop? Right, thanks. Anyway, I don't know what, it's not offending me personally, I just don't think it's very nice to read. Like, it's just so far off of being funny, do you know what I mean? Other than that, I'm enjoying it. I feel like this plot of meeting all these different book characters could become repetitive, because we're on like the third of this recurrence now, and although I'm enjoying it and I'm enjoying seeing our characters in these worlds, it is kind of getting to the point where it's happened an awful lot of times. So I'm kind of hoping, like Alex at this point in the story, that this is the last that they do this in this book. But I don't think it's going to wrap up in time. I don't think we're going to have a satisfying ending, because it seems like it's building up for something bigger, and I feel like it might carry on to the 5th book. So it seems like it might be an overarching plot dynamic now, so we shall see. But yeah, I am enjoying it. What else am I saying? Oh yeah, I do also find that we're following like a bigger cast of characters now. It's the same characters that we've all known, like, as our main crew, but I feel like Colfer's forgetting that they're supposed to be in this scene, so a lot of the time it's like a random mention to kind of remind him and us that this character is supposed to be there. So they're not getting as even, not that in a group of friends you'd naturally get an even amount of coverage, but it doesn't feel as believable because you honestly forget that some characters are supposed to be there. So I feel like he doesn't have that focus to remember to include everyone, and it is kind of just falling on to Alex and Connor quite a lot of the time. So it almost might as well just be them two going on the adventure, if you know what I mean. But yes, those are my thoughts thus far. What a fabulous afternoon out. My hair's puffed up. I haven't seen my friend in 7 years, literally since we were at college. So that was such a lovely reunion. We just went to a restaurant for lunch. It was Firejack's. I don't know if any of you guys have been there before, but it's very nice. And yeah, I didn't vlog anything because I was just catching up with a mate. But that was so good. Such deep conversation, just to catch up of the last 7 years in about 3 hours. Amazing. Definitely planning to do something again soon. This side of Christmas. Amazing. So nice. You know you've got good friends when you don't see them for like years or for a long time, and you come back and it's like you just settle back into the pattern. And we weren't like, I think our whole group when we was at college, like we was mentioning this today as well, like our whole class really got on well together. But we wasn't necessarily in each other's friendship groups, you know what I mean? Like we had our own sort of inter-groups, a part of the whole class, but we all got on well. So she was a part of a different group that we'd sometimes join with if we needed a bigger group for class or we all wanted to go to lunch or whatever, but we was never in the same like main group. But it was just so nice, so lovely, and just to catch up and hear how everybody's doing. Like she speaks to people that I haven't been in touch with for a while, like I haven't talked to properly in a while, and I speak to people that she hasn't spoken to properly in a while. And we just sent, like, you know, sharing the love, letting each other know that everyone's doing well and kind of where they need to be. And it's just such a lovely day. So I'm full of so much love, positivity and energy right now. So yeah, I think I might edit a video. I want to film a video. I think I want to film a review for, you know, I had those 8 classics that I wanted to get to this year. I think because I've finished all of those books now on that list, I want to do a video combining them, just reviewing them together, just so something I could quickly reference and be like, oh, here's that review for that list, you know what I mean? So I think I might do that. I don't know if I want to split it in 2 videos and group certain books together or do it in one big video. I'm not too sure, so I'll have to see. But for now, I'm just going to settle in, fuss my cat a little bit, give her some dinner. Might make a cup of tea as well, actually. So there's that. Okay guys, so I am gonna wrap up this video for now. I finished Prairie, nope, did I? What did I even read? I read Eve Illusion, I read Beach Read, my first aid book, and I got a massive chunk into Land of Stories. So that's like 4 books that I managed to work through this week, which I am very happy with, very happy with. So yeah, thank you for joining me this week, getting to see what I've been up to and just keeping me company. And I shall speak to you in another video soon. Bye. I know this vlog is technically finished, but I just decided randomly an hour ago to put on the 10th Kingdom. I used to watch this when I was younger. It came out like in the 2000s, and they must have been airing like the older episodes as I was getting older, because I was only what, like 4? What's that? Oh, it's a light. I was only like 4 when it came out, but I've been itching to watch it for the longest time, like to rewatch it from the beginning properly. And I've put it on, I found it on YouTube. And I'm listening to the backstory of a particular prince character who's been cursed and his connection. And it's all like these fairy tale characters. And it enough sounds familiar to some of the general story of this. Like that, it feels like I'm watching this. Like it's still very different, but like for example, a character is a descendant of Snow White, and it's just making me think, what perfect time to be watching that. Anyway, okay, that is actually the end. Let me know if you've ever seen The 10th Kingdom. I remember watching it on Sky 1 years ago. And I think that's the first time I was properly introduced to Queen music, because I remember them singing We Will Rock You. I think that was The 10th Kingdom. I have a very specific scene in my head of like a concert thing where they were singing that song, and I was like, oh, that's cool, what's that? And then Queen. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.